what we're going to do is we're going to name all the presidents. I'm going to ask you for all the presidents whose last names start with the letter A and then B, down the line, okay? So, first, starting with presidents whose last name begin with A. How many can you think of? Presidents whose last names start with A. Just shout them out.
Chester Arthur.
Yes, Chester Alan Arthur. Adams. How many Adams? 2 Adams, right. So we're going to go with Adams times 2. We are going to go with Chester Alan Arthur. Okay, nice job. Now, presidents whose last name begins with B.
With what?
With B as in Barbara, or B as in Birdie. Okay, how many Bush presidents were there? 2, father and son.
Buchanan?
Nice job. A lot of people forget about Buchanan. Nice job, Irene. 30 seconds in, you've already made your mark. Buchanan. Nice job. Okay. We have one more.
Right.
Biden. Everybody forgets the presidents who are still living. Biden. Nice job. Presidents whose last name start with C.
Carter.
Carter. Peanuts. Peanut grower. Carter.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland. Coolidge. Nice. Okay, yeah, so Cleveland, Coolidge, and Clinton. Yes, Clinton. Clinton was a good one. Most people forget him too. Let me see. I think we have all of them. Carter, Cleveland, Clinton, Coolidge. How about, well, how many presidents had a last name that started with E?
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower. Was he the only one with a last name that started with E? Yes. He was. Yes. Eisenhower is the only president with a last name that started with E. Now, the letter F. Presidents whose last names start with the letter F.
Jerry Ford.
Ford, Gerald Ford. Switch Franklin to a first name and hold on to that thought. Because the president you're thinking of has a different last name than the name you just came up with, and that's going to be lower down the line. So keep that top of mind. So, what did you say? We talked about
Gerald Ford.
Ford, that's right. Ford, Gerald Ford. Okay, there's another one that starts with F. There is also a town with the same name.
Fillmore.
Fillmore, exactly. Fillmore, very good. All right, G now, G. How many presidents start with G?
Grant.
Grant. What's Grant's first name?
Ulysses.
Ulysses, great name. Okay, Grant. Who else with a G? Think of an animated ginger cat. Animated, like a cartoon cat, an orange cat. Garfield. Garfield, nice job. Okay. Fat cat, yes, okay.
What happened to D?
There are no D's. Yeah, there are no D's, but thank you, good catch, good question. There are no D's. E's, F's, G's, now H. There are 5 H's.
Oh my God.
Go for it.
Warren Harding.
Okay, Harding, and how many Harrisons?
Harrison and Hoover.
Ooh, the stakes just got higher. Okay, let's go with Hoover. Harrison, there are 2 Harrisons. Oops, I think it's, am I doing, yeah, 2 R's, 1 S. Okay, Harrison times 2. And then Harding. Correct. Harding. Then there's another one. So it starts with H-A and ends with an S. First name, the first and middle name, beautiful. Rutherford Burchard Hayes. His presidency was all a haze. Okay. All right, now we're jumping to J. Presidents whose last names begin with J.
Johnson, LBJ.
Nice job. Who else?
Jackson.
Jackson. Yes, there are.
Actually, there were two Johnson.
There were. Yes, Lyndon B. and Andrew. Nice catch. Nice catch. And then we have one more. So we have two Johnsons, one Jackson. And then think of a very popular sitcom from the 70s about a family, I think in the Jeffersons. So Jefferson, nice job.
60s, 70s.
Yeah, Jefferson. Okay, nice job.
S-O-N.
Yeah, that's what I have. Oh, I have a line going through the middle just because,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, all right. K. Kennedy. The only president whose last name begins with K. Kennedy. Okay. L. Lincoln, the rail splitter. Lincoln, nice job. Hi, come on in. How are you? Okay, M. How many presidents with the last name that begins with M?
Madison.
Madison and Monroe, good job. Madison,
Yeah.
Monroe. Who else? There's a mountain named after him.
McKinley.
McKinley. McKinley. Nice job. Okay. N.
Nixon.
Nixon. Everybody giggles when Nixon comes up. Everybody. Okay. Nixon. O. The letter O.
Obama.
Obama. Woohoo! I'm going to put Obama over here. Obama. Woohoo! Okay. The letter P. Pierce. Very good.
Polk.
Pierce and Polk. My goodness. Yes. Guessing president's name. So there are three presidents whose last name begin with the letter R. What are they?
Roosevelt.
How many Roosevelts? Two. And Reagan. Reagan and two Roosevelts. Roosevelts times two. Okay. The letter T as in tango. Which presidents? Taft. I'll put him up here. Taft. And? Ooh. Truman. Trump. Trump. A lot of people forget when well, that's the thing. What I want to say is everybody forgets.
We want to forget.
Yes. You'd be surprised how many people I have to remind, like, hey, there's another one that starts with T. He's very current. So, yeah, Trump. So, well, hang on. We're not done with the T's. So, we have Taft, Truman, Trump. There's two more T's.
Oh, really? Tyler?
Yes. Tyler. And now, the last one. You gain a little weight during the holidays. You got to let your pants out a little bit, okay? So who do you take your pants to? The tailor. Taylor, but different spelling. Taylor. Taylor. Okay. Who is the only president whose last name begins with the letter V? Van Buren. I'll put that down here. Van Buren. Van Buren. How many Van Burens are there? Just kidding. Okay. The last two begin with W. Washington. And Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. Nice job. And, you know, I love the name Woodrow. It has such a nice alliteration because it starts and ends with a W and then has three O's in it. It's such a nice name, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to put a word on the board, and then you guys are going to have to add letters to either side of that word. Sometimes it'll be just one letter, sometimes it'll be two, sometimes more. I'll let you know how many letters, but basically we're going to be taking one word or one name and making it a whole different word. So if I give you the word rice and said, hey, add a letter on each side, what would you think of? Price, but add either an S or a D after that, because you have to put a letter on each side, right? So you'd be priced or prices.
Price.
Yeah, exactly. What if I asked you for a muscle in the body?
What?
A muscle in the body where you would add a letter to either.
Tricep.
Exactly. Exactly. So I need a T and a P, tricep.
No, triceps. I'm sorry. The muscle is triceps.
Is
Even
it?
though it is biceps and triceps.
But if you're just talking about one arm, you're still going to make it plural?
That's the triceps.
Okay.
Biceps.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to do.
Triceps.
Holy moly, that was a close one. Okay. Thank you, Shashu. Okay. Lane. What words could you make by adding one letter to each side of lane? What would you put in front? Yes. So the planer like the tool. Planes like airplanes. Right? What else?
Planet.
Exactly. Planet. Exactly. Amazing. Amazing. Come on in, Caroline. Let's think about the name Martin. I want to add a letter to each side of that name to give me a whole new word. And it's what happens when a bee stings you, how that part of your body reacts, right? Okay, so two of you have it. What's the first letter?
S.
And then? Smarting. When the bee sting starts to sting and get red and get raised, it's smarting. Yeah, good job. I'm going to do this. West. One letter in front. 4 letters. Oh. 4 letters after the T. The last letter is a K. So if the last letter is a K, probably, what letter is probably before the K?
C.
Okay.
I.
Okay, so is the first letter going to be a vowel or a consonant? It's a vowel. Which vowel would you think? Let's try the first vowel. When we recite our vowels, we say A, E, I, yeah. So now take a look. This word should be coming into focus now.
Awestruck. Awestruck.
Awestruck, right? Like full of wonder. So what goes here? And then? There you go. Awestruck, full of awe, full of wonder. Good job. Okay. Okay. Cooper, not just a name. What is a Cooper?
Car. First car.
Oh, a car? Yeah.
Mixed barrels.
That's right. A Cooper is a barrel maker. Yes. Okay. So actually, I'm going to move the word over a bit because I need 2 spots here. Cooper. Ooh. Oi. Let me see if I got that right. I need. Yes, that's right. Okay, so 2 in front, 5 at the end.
Something cooperate.
So close. Yes. Keep.
Uncooperative.
Uncooperative.
Yes. Yes. So spell it for me.
U-N. Cooperative. A-C-I-V-E.
Be still, my heart. Yes. Excellent. Nice job. Now we're going to do like a Chinese last name. So if I give you Chang, let's do 2 letters there, 2 letters there. There's a few possibilities. What you have? What do you have?
Exchanged.
Exchanged
Unchanged.
or unchanged. Yeah, exchange or exchanger and unchanged.
Mine is exchanged.
Exchanged in past tense, ed. Yeah, very good.
Exchange is unchanged.
Yes, unchanged. Yeah, those are good. What about like mythical beings that are very high up, that work right under God, let's say? They're the head honchos of God's servants, let's say.
God's servants?
Yeah. So if I put an R here and an E there, now add a letter on each side. These mythical, biblical, go for it.
Archangel.
Archangel. Archangel. They're all good. Nice job. Nice job. So good old Ellis Island, Ellis. Okay. A letter on each side. What comes to mind? Who goes to the Disney concert hall? This would be someone who, say, cellist. It could be cellist. But also, if you are enduring something awful, you might put a letter on either side that would be the same letter.
The same letter, H.
Hellish.
Exactly. Hellish. A hellish cellist. Yeah. Roman. Roman. 2 letters in front and 3 after the N. So I'm going to try and give you guys a decent hint for this one. Have you ever had a job where you had a boss that was breathing down your neck all the time and kept on nitpicking and telling you how to do things that you already knew how to do, but he was just always in your airspace, or she was always telling you how to do things? It starts with M and ends with E. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to put 3 letters in front. 3. Let's put 3. Yeah, that's better. So start with M. I'm going to start with M-I and end with an E. What do you have? Micromanage. It's a hard one. Micromanage. Good job, Tom. Micromanage. Has anybody in this room ever had a boss that micromanaged you?
Yes.
It is a horrible thing, right? It's stifling. You can't spread your wings. You feel like you're being treated like a child, right? It's a horrible thing. Micromanage. Nice job. I'm going to give you some slogans and you tell me which companies had these campaigns. So if I said takes a lickin' and keeps on tickin',
Timex.
that was Timex. Oh, wow. Yeah, nice job. That was Timex. Okay. Where's the beef? What's that from?
McDonald's.
Almost. It's a fast food chain. Think square patties.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
And juicy.
This next one might be a little remote. Some people know it. Most people don't. The slogan was, "We've only just begun." This is a bank that's no longer in business. So "we've only just ended" would really be a better slogan. We've only just begun. It's something bank. The first word in this bank is actually, let's say you go and buy a cake mix by Betty who at the store? Crocker. Betty Crocker. The name of this bank was Crocker Bank. Did you guys know that one? I did this game earlier and one person in the group knew it. I don't know. Could be an East Coast thing. Who knows? Okay. How about this? You've come a long way, baby. You've come a long way, baby. Virginia Slims. Yes, Tom, nice job. Virginia Slims. Good job.
Considering I don't smoke.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you do.
Not a girl either.
Okay. Okay. Don't leave home without it.
American Express.
American Express. Very good. Okay. I don't want to grow up. I'm a da-da-da kid.
I
Tom's laughing. You're laughing at my singing or the... Okay.
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. Nice job, Catherine. Nice job. Okay, the king of beers.
Budweiser.
Budweiser. Nice job. When you care enough to send the very best. Hallmark. Nice job. Just do it.
Nike.
Nike. Nice job. How about because you're worth it? Because you're worth it. It is a company that makes shampoos and hair dye, and it's L apostrophe. L'Oreal. Nice job, L'Oreal. There is a company whose slogan isn't on this list, but it's a great slogan, and it's an old commercial. Do you guys remember? Does she or doesn't she? Only her hairdresser knows.
That's Clairol.
Clairol. Nice job, Clairol. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's another one I gotta sing. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar.
Oh, nice. Are you coming in? Is he coming in? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who's parking his walker?
He's parking a walker. Okay.
Who knows?
Kit Kat bar. And in fact, this morning my group said Tic Tac instead of Kit Kat, which is interesting because it's almost kind of a flipped version of that word if those C's were K's, you know. Interesting. Tic Tac, Kit Kat. Okay. How about I'd walk a mile for a Camel. Camel cigarette. Yeah.
If you smoke cannabis, you won't be able to smoke.
That's right. If you smoke camels, you won't be able to walk a mile. Good one, Catherine. Okay. Oh, we have some zingers today, folks. We really have some good zingers today. Yeah. Okay. A diamond is forever.
De Beers?
Yes. Wow. De Beers. Nice job. You're in good hands with all states. Melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
M&M's.
M&M's. Do you guys prefer with peanuts or without?
With peanuts.
Me too. Okay. The quicker picker-upper.
Bounty.
Bounty. Very good.
That is true.
Yes.
It is the quicker bounty.
Okay. Bet you can't eat just one.
Kit Kat.
No. Lay's potato chips.
Lay's potato chips. Nice job.
Lay's potato chips.
They're so good. Okay. The few, the proud, the
Marines.
Marines. Nice job. Okay. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's da-da-da. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's da-da-da. Cosmetic company. Starts with,
Max Factor.
ooh, close because it starts with M-A. Close.
Mac.
Oh, and that's another one that starts with M-A. Think long. Maybelline. Nice job. Maybelline. Okay. Okay, Jennifer Garner does these commercials. And she says,
Garnier.
what's in your wallet?
Oh,
Capital One.
Capital One. Nice job. And I'm like, how dare they ask that? What's in your wallet? None of your business.
Not enough money.
Not enough. Okay. Progress is our most important product.
General Electric.
Yes, General Electric. Do you remember who did the voiceover? Who recorded this slogan for General Electric? No. Reagan. Oh. It was Reagan. Okay. How about this one? Imagination at Work. It's the same company. General Electric. Yeah. Okay.
That's an old.
Yes,
That's an old slogan.
it is. Okay. Good to the very last drop. Nice. Maxwell House.
coffee.
Yep. Okay. This is another cigarette company. Throat hot, smoke blank. Throat hot, smoke blank. Cools. Okay. Ready? This was a great one. The sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching so you can get some rest medicine.
Habitatie.
Sniffling, sneezing.
Vicks.
I think.
So you're almost there, you're almost there. The sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, so you can get some rest medicine. Oh my gosh, you guys are naming everything on the shelf. It's excellent. One more. Yeah, but it starts with NY.
NyQuil.
NyQuil. But I'm amazed you named the whole pharmacy. Excellent. Good job, guys.
Our job.
Yeah. Next one, it's super important that you raise your hand and not blurt out the answer, because some of these answers are going to jump out at some of you faster than for the others. So just raise your hand when you have the answer. Don't blurt it out. Then I'll give more hints until most of the room has the answer, and then we'll shout it out together. The way this game is played is kind of like a tic-tac-toe grid. Ooh! So I'm going to do that, and then I'll do this. And I'm going to put these letters here, B-O-M. I'll put R-D over here. I'll put U-R over here, and I'll put N-E over here. So you have to figure out a couple of letters that can go in the middle that would spell out a word in the vertical column and a word in the horizontal column. Raise your hand if you already know which letters can go in the middle to make two words out of this grid.
What?
A what? How about I give you guys a hint? So it's only going to be two letters in this one.
Only two.
Only two. So you have it, Catherine? What are the two letters that go in the middle?
B-A.
B-A. What do you get? What two words?
Bombard and Birdie.
Urbane and bombard. Nice job. Urbane and then bombard. That's how we're going to play this game. Okay, good job. Okay, so.
Very smart, Catherine.
Very smart. Everybody's super smart in here. Everybody's super smart. Okay. Here we go again. Let's do F-I. Remember, don't blurt out the answer. If it happens, it happens. Nobody got hurt. And then we'll just try again on the next round. But just try. M-I-T-R-Y. Now, before I tell you how many letters go in the middle, try and figure it out. And I'll give you some hints. So Naomi knows. Oh, good. You know. Looks like Joyce knows. Very good. Just tell me how many letters go in the middle.
1, 2,
3, actually. Yeah?
3. Yes.
Okay. So 3 in the middle. What is the letter that goes in the middle of those 3? It's I. Okay, so now you guys have it. What letter goes here?
N.
And then what letter goes here? Okay, what two words do we get?
Ministry and finish.
Mazel tov. Ministry and finish. Nice job. Okay, beautiful. Now you guys are experts at this game. We have 2 more in this exercise. Okay. I have to erase with precision. You know, you used to learn like not to color outside the lines. Now I'm trying not to erase outside the lines. Okay. M-O-I-F-Y S-T-A-I-O-N. Try to figure out what goes in the middle. Don't blurt it out. Don't blurt it out. La 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 la. Okay, 2 of you guys. Oh, good. There you are. Okay. How many letters go in the middle?
2.
2. Don't tell me what they are yet. Are they the same letter?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, what do you have, Sherry?
Modified.
Oh, does it work?
No, doesn't work.
Aha. What do you guys have?
L.
2
T.
2 L's. Yeah.
Mollify.
And mollify. Is mollify like to calm? To calm, is that a good definition for mollify? Is to calm. Okay. Nice job. Okay, I think I have one more exercise like this. Then we're going to move on because, you know, variety is the spice of life, don't you know?
Yes.
It's definitely the spice of my sessions.
Yes.
Okay. Garlic. Okay. I-N. S-E-N. S-E. Thank you, Catherine. That is a great compliment. C-E. Okay, so don't blurt it out. Couple of letters go in the middle, right? Oh, good. Good job. I see you. I see you. I see you. Excellent. How many letters go in the middle?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. These 3 letters actually spell out the first double digit that kids learn. Because you teach kids to count to what?
1 to
10. So if I put 10 there, what 2 words do you get? Nice. Sentence and intense. Nice job. Beautiful. You guys crushed it. We keep blowing through these games like they're nothing. Good job, guys. Okay, next. This game is called flipping R's to S's. So I'm going to give you 2 hints. The first word is going to contain an R. And then the second word is where you're changing that R to 2 S's. But it's like you have 2 levels of hints. You already know those R's are going to get changed to S's, but you're going to have clues too. Sheshu's eyes are this big right now. Don't worry, you'll see. You'll see, Sheshu. It's easy. So if I say, what is the word for female horses? Mares. And then if I said, hey, what's the word for Roman Catholic services? Masses, because you're changing the R to 2 S's. So there you get 2 hints. Exactly. So that becomes masses. And what's interesting is that with this game, you can solve in reverse. So if you can't think of the first word, wait for my hint for the second word. You'll know that one has 2 S's in it, and then you can reverse it. You'll change the 2 S's back to an R. Okay? The world is your oyster. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. The singer who starred in Moonstruck and a game on a 64 square board. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens. Nobody got hurt. It's okay. So let's start with share, and then a game that we play on a 64 square board, we're changing that R to 2 S's. Shout it out.
Yes.
Chess. That's...
Oh, no.
Yes.
Not me, somebody else.
Okay.
You shout it.
Tiny opening in the skin, and then the group that helps the sheriff. Remember, the first word always has an R. The second R always has 2 S's instead of the R. So don't blurt it out. But Catherine knows. Good. Okay, Mario knows. Good. Sheshu knows. What is the first word I'm looking for? The tiny holes in the skin. Go for it. Pour. So if I do pour, and then the group that helps the sheriff change that R. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Kitchen surface, and then a noblewoman. Think about it. That R gets changed to 2 S's, right? So kitchen surface. Okay, good. I see about 4 or 5 of you. Kitchen surface and then noblewoman. What's the kitchen surface? Counter. And then what's the noblewoman? Countess. See? Amazing, guys. Countess. Okay. The Cry on a Golf Course and choreographer Bob Blank. Don't shout it out. This one would be great to solve in reverse, right? If someone wasn't a golfer and they didn't know, what's called out to give you a heads up, let's say, they might solve the choreographer. So it's Bob who? Right. But let's say I want to know first who the choreographer is. So it's Bob who? Fosse. So we're just going to solve in reverse. Yes, now the cry on the golf course, so you're reversing it. What's the cry on the golf course? 4. So you're changing that double S to an R. 4. Okay.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah, good job, Joe. Don't shout it out, just raise your hand. The U.S. flag is called Old Blank. And then we're talking about a shiny surface. So the nickname for the flag is Old what?
Glory.
Glory. And then a shiny surface, if you change that R to 2 S's, glossy. Yeah, glory to glossy with Bob Fosse. Yes, okay. Let's do one more of these and then move on because there's a couple more games I want to do with you guys. Okay. Let's do, okay, north, east, south, west. What are those?
Compass points.
Yeah, or directions. Let's make the word direction singular. So we're going to do direction. And then in high school, in your labs, you might have to do something. You might have to cut into a little frog. You know, so what do we call this exercise if you're going to change the R to 2 S's? Dissection. Nice job. Nice. Next game is similar, where you get 2 clues, and you're going to change the first word a little bit. So the next game is called The Lost Arts. Again, I'm giving you 2 clues. The first clue will be for a word that contains ART somewhere in it. For your second word, you're given another clue, and you're going to drop the ART out of that word and consolidate the rest of the letters. For example, if I said, what's the word for the gathering of friends with music and drinks? Yeah. So let's just for the sake of science, let's make this plural, parties. And then I said, what are some desserts? Because you're going to drop the art in parties, and then you're going to give me some desserts. But, well, you're consolidating the leftover letters here, right? So you're consolidating the P, the I, E, S. So you're going to give me pies. Right, so this game is all about the first word having ART and then dropping it for the second word. And I'm going to start off with 2 clues. So you'll know if you're in the right direction, not the right dissection. Okay. So another word for beginning something, and then what bees do. So raise your hand when you have the answer. Another way of saying beginning something.
Start.
Yeah, I'll actually put an ing on that. Shout it out. Starting. And then what bees do, remove the ART. Sting. So you are canceling out ART and you are consolidating the other letters to get sting. Right? Not too shabby, right? Okay. Ancient Greek warrior and a bridge. So, what does a bridge do? It connects one side of the river to the other, let's say. What's another word for that when it goes across? Span. So, let's solve in reverse. So, a bridge, let's say a span. And then you're adding ART to give me a warrior. So you might add ART in that spot. If you added ART after SP, it would give me an ancient Greek warrior. Go for it. Spartan. Right, exactly. Spartan, which is also a type of apple, I think. Spartan. Yeah, Spartan and span. So you've removed that ART and consolidated the letters. Or you've worked in, like what we just did, we worked in reverse. Okay, good job. All right, next. Okay. A cocktail often served with an olive and a short skirt. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Don't blurt it out. Catherine knows. Okay, good job. Sherry, Sheshu. What is the cocktail I'm talking about? It has ART in it. Martini. I think it's James Bond's favorite drink. Martini. Right, because you're removing that ART to give me a very, very short skirt. So that short skirt is the mini. Nice job. Okay, a person who serves drinks and then a drinking spree. Let's solve in reverse. What's another word for a drinking spree? Bender. Binge too, but let's use bender for this one. I'm going to put it over here. Bender. And who kind of encourages or facilitates that bender, add the ART over here.
Bartender.
The bartender.
Yeah, bartender.
Bartender. The irony, right? Okay. The bartender. Yeah, nice job. Bartender and bender. So there's that ART. Okay. All right. A written grant of rights, like for college, and Best Actress winner, Oscar winner for Moonstruck. There she is again. So you know what the second word is. She was in Moonstruck, so who was it?
Char.
It's Cher, very good. That's okay. And now you're going to add that ART to give me like a blank of rights. A blank of rights. Naomi's got it. Where are you adding the ART? Where does it go in Cher? ART. What position in the word would it go? Would it take up?
CH.
That's right. It goes after the CH. So what word am I looking for? Charter.
I heard rice.
Oh my gosh. Written grant of rights. Yeah, okay, see, right. Written grant of rights as for a college. Can you imagine a grant written for rice? That better be expensive rice. Government sanctioned rice, yes. Okay.
I heard rice.
You did? I'm so sorry. It's the way I pronounced it. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if I mispronounced every word on purpose in the next one? Zealous supporter of one side. No. Okay. Zealous supporter of one side in politics. Okay. And a resident of an Italian city with a leaning tower.
Pizza.
So if the city is Pisa, someone from Pisa is a Pisan, right? So we can put Pisan over here. You have a reason to be a Pisan. And then you're going to add ART. Work backwards to give me someone who's very one-sided in politics.
Partisan.
Exactly. So where does the ART go?
After E.
Okay, now we're cooking. Partisan. Yes, nice job. Okay. Raise your hand when you have the answer. Exchanging goods without using money.
Barter.
Okay, that works. Okay.
We're supposed to raise our
It's okay, it happens. It happens all the time. The term for exchanging goods without using money, that was?
Barter.
Right. Let's make it bartering. Bartering, okay? Bartering. Bartering. And then remove that ART to give me a body of water. The Alaska's blank strait. Right. Because you've removed that ART, the body of water is called the Bering Strait. Exactly. Ravaged by military conflict. This is a hyphenated word. Ravaged by military conflict, and then a word meaning tattered or threadbare. I'm going to solve the second one for you. Like, if I give you worn, okay, worn, if I want to add ART right after the W, you would get a word that means ravaged by military conflict.
War-torn.
War-torn, exactly. Not an easy game. War-torn, exactly. Nice job. Okay, this is a word scramble. And there's a theme, board games. Okay? So every word scramble, when you solve it, it's going to be the name of a board game. A very familiar board game. Hope they're all familiar. And it's important here when you have the answer to raise your hand. Try not to blurt it out. Again, if it happens, and we try again on the next round. Okay, so like if I'm going to give you a couple of letters, like they actually start out as anagrams, S-I-R, sir. Then I'm going to say, hey, add a K. Now, rearrange all these letters to give me a very well-known board game that people loved for many years. I think, I don't know, with the advent of cell phones, if they still play it. Sheshu, I think Sheshu knows what it is. You know what it is? Okay, shout it out.
Race.
Exactly. So the board game is Risk. Risk. The word Q plus L, raise your hand when you know what board game this is. You're rearranging the letters. Okay, all right, shout it out. Clue. Whoops. Colonel Mustard in the library with a candlestick. Right? Okay. R-O-S-Y. Rosie plus R. Rearrange the letters and raise your hand when you know what board game this is. It's also an apology. Okay, shout it out. Sorry. Sorry, I think, is a board game with a bubble in the middle, and the bubble has, I think, dice in it, right? And you click it, click it, click it. Boat, B-O-A-T, plus O. Raise your hand when you know what board game this is. Good job, Sheshu. It starts with what letter? Just give me the first. That's right. And do those O's, don't solve yet, but do the O's go together?
What did you say?
Do the O's go together when you solve this? Do the O's stick together? And where do they go?
Last.
That's right. Right, solve, shout it out. Taboo. Taboo, nice job. Taboo. Okay. How about Jean, as in J-E-A-N, plus G? Don't shout it out, just raise your hand when you have the answer. I love this game, it's really fun. I think engineers and architects like it too. It's about removing parts and keeping a column of wooden pieces balanced. The last letter is A. The first letter is J. G goes before the A. Well, it's Jenga. Do you know Jenga? All those little wooden blocks. You build a tower. Yeah, and each person has to remove one of those little wooden pieces until it tumbles. The one that makes it tumble is the person who loses the game. Globe plus G. Uh-oh. So I think this game is played by shaking up some dice, but the dice don't have numbers on them or dots, they're letters. And you have to make words with those letters. Okay, so the G's stay together, and it starts with B. Go for it. Boggle. Rights plus T. This is not a board game, but it is a game, but it's quite large. It's played on the floor. It starts with a T. So TW. Twister.
Oh, I said it.
So, you did? Oh, nice. Okay, so it was like you would spin this thing, right? And it would say like now reach for a green dot or reach for a red thing, and you'd have to like contort yourself. Optician. Optician. Optician plus R plus Y. The game starts with the letter P. How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a C over here. There is an A over here. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, shout it out. Pictionary. How about this, guys? Upstream. Upstream. Plus O. Okay? Ends with a P, starts with an M. There's an R over here, there's a U over here, an E over here. I'm going to take the M out, take the U out, take the E out, R and P out, and now you're just going to drop the rest of the letters in. Maybe you guys don't know this game. A lot of kids did know this game. I didn't have it when I was a kid, though. I'm going to put an A over here.
Mousetrap?
Yeah, nice job. Now give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, guys. Mousetrap. Nice job. Okay, the floor is yours, kiddo.
Oh, thank you all. In a moment.